Hey Gemini, welcome to your June going into July life purpose reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If this doesn't resonate, really for the life purpose, you should just watch all three of your main signs, I feel, and just put it together. Put the overall message together, okay? So this will be similar to the love readings, where at the end you're going to get your love hack. The love hacks are $5.99. They're available on Vimeo. It's in the link down below. And you find out, how does your love interest feel? What's blocking you all? And how do you all move forward? Okay. And so that'll be the preview for that will be at the end. That is your second half, June 15th and through the rest of this month. That is your second half of the month love hack. How do they feel? And so without further ado, Gemini, let's get into your June, going into July life purpose reading. So we're going to find out what's the overall message for Gemini in June. The Emperor with the Ten of Cups. As soon as I say that's what comes out. The overall message for your spirituality and health. Seven of Wands. Overall message for career and finances. Ace of Swords. Overall message for love and relationships for Gemini. Overall message. What's the overall message for Gemini? Justice with the Lovers. Okay. So, to start off with the overall energy for June going into July, you have the Emperor with the Ten of Cups. A lot of you are going to be feeling very fulfilled June going into July. I see a lot of balance. If this is, whether this is a romantic partner or this is just the overall energy, there's a lot of emotional balance here. Okay. And I see a lot of you feel very in control of things. You feel very like you have a good grasp on things. Okay, June going into July. Why is this here for the overall energy? The Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. There's an ending to a situation that brings about this feeling of, the Emperor to me is a decision card. And to me, it looks as though you have the Five of Wands, which is a lot of people. There's a lot of unnecessary people involved in that have been involved in your life. In the Three of Swords, these people have been adding to it's like I see you all were very stressed out. You know, there were a lot of people involved. But the Two of Pentacles, it's like you weighed things out and you realized, well, this is the energy. So this is going in. So this could be happening right now. Something happens. There's some type of, because you have the Page of Cups. There's some type of surprise. There's something that, there's an offer that comes in that makes you didn't expect this offer, but it actually turns out to bring you a lot more peace, a lot more peace of mind, and it adds to your success with the Emperor. You weren't expecting this offer, or you're not expecting this, but it happens. Because see, what's interesting is the way that this is laying out is the Page of Cups is right here. So it's like you have fighting, you have, you know, heartache, pain, suffering, but then you have this offer, and this guy's looking, he's like, man, I'm weighing this out, but he's looking down at like, ooh, what's that, you know? Well, somebody says something to you, or they give you something, or there's something that happens in June going into July that kind of, I feel, places everything into perspective for you, and it's like it shifts your focus. Okay, so sorry, I don't know, terrible. Okay. So, and this could be from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's like a way to solve. It's like, here you go. You don't even know. Honestly, be on the lookout, because if this hasn't happened yet, you won't even know. Just pay attention, because something someone says, or it's like an offer, something that seems random, you don't even realize that it leads to your success. It leads to you feeling very balanced this month, going into next month. Okay, what is the energy of the offer, so I can tell you a little bit more? What is the energy of the Page of Cups here? Something happens. Here we go. It's like I see fighting, I see pain. But I feel like in this, in the fighting and in the heartache, right, comes the Page of Cups. So it's like something like, it's like you going back and forth with someone or people or something. It could be work related. It could be about love, because you have the Three of Swords. It is something that you're very passionate about, but something that you've been dealing with, right? It's like the fighting has to happen along with the heartache, right? There's like a big blowout maybe, even though the Tower isn't here. But in this sea of, like, you know, the arguing, the backstabbing and all that, or you feel like somebody hurt you, in that hurt comes an answer. In all of that happening, there's like an answer. There's like, oh, okay, well, it's like a resolve. Like there's an issue that becomes resolved, and it needed to happen, because now you have the Ten of Cups with the Emperor. Now somebody is more clear, because the Two of Pentacles is somebody who's up in the air about something, but there's more clarity that comes out of this surprise that happens. It's something that throws you off, but you're like, but it ends up being very positive. What is the energy of the Page of Cups? What is the energy of the... Okay. Look, see? Six of Pentacles. This is, you know, again, balance. This is a, you know, the tower, like I said, the tower isn't here, but I felt like it was a tower moment. It was a moment that had to happen where you all exchange ideas. You all exchange, okay, well, here's how I feel about this. Oh, well, this is something that's never come up. This is something that's new. Well, here's how I feel about this. And in the midst of all of that, you all find resolve. There's a decision that's finally made, okay? Why is the Seven of Wands here for Gemini's spiritual and health well-being? Okay, so you have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. Again, you have Aries energy here with that Magician. Okay, now Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. One is above the other. I see there's a lot of people involved. Again, you have that whole Five of Wands over there, right? But there's a lot of people involved. And this is causing anxiety and stress. I see you fixated on something. What's the energy of the Seven of Wands? There's you're trying to make something happen with that Magician card. You're trying to make, I feel like you're trying to make everything work. Like you feel like you've invested a lot of time and energy into different things. And now it's like you're waiting, but you're getting worried. You're getting worried that something is not going to happen, and you're fixating on it. The Empress. So the energy of the Seven of Wands is the Empress. So this could have something to do with your mother. This could have something to do with your partnership with your spouse, or hold on. It's like they're saying that you're trying to manifest something that's already going to manifest. That's what I'm saying. You're trying to manifest something and it's already going to manifest. What's the energy of the Magician? The Empress also represents Taurus as well. You all could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. And honestly, what I'm getting is that for your best interest, you may be blocking this person out. For your spiritual and health well-being, you may be blocking this person out. Because this person gives you anxiety. So the energy of the Magician is the Sun. Leo. But what I'm seeing is that, remember I said, you're trying to manifest something that's already going to manifest. So the Magician Okay, hold on, because I'm looking at these cards. The Seven of Pentacles, he's watching the Nine of Swords, right? I feel like this is like the energy of taking a step back. Like the Seven of Pentacles and the guy, he's anticipating something happening. You've put a lot of work into something. And it's interesting when I say you're manifesting something that's already going to manifest. You've already put in the work. That's what I'm seeing. And with that Sun card, let me ask for one more card. With that Sun card, yeah, the Two of Wands just flipped out with the Chariot. So see, something is already moving forward. It could be you. You may be moving in a different direction, but I think this is encouraging it. It's encouraging you to move in a different direction. Because for some reason, something that you're already focused on is causing you anxiety. There's a person. They're telling you, like, shift your focus. I think that's it. If somebody you need to block out, it's like a mother type or this could be a Taurus or a Libra. But there's somebody that you need to block out because they're dimming your shine, dimming your light. They don't make you feel good. Okay. I'm getting it's a lot of messages that I'm getting with this right now. Okay, there's something, it's like I also see someone or that you're paying attention to that doesn't need to be paid attention to. You need to block them. The Ace of Swords is clarity. It's seeing things for what it is, and that's for your career and finances. For Gemini. Why are you showing it? Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Okay, so with that Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, you're getting like, and you have the Seven of Pentacles as well. To me, the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups is kind of like saying, you know, you have to pick something here. Okay. The Ace of Swords. What is the energy of the Ace of Swords for Gemini's career and finances in June going into July? What is the energy of the Ace of Swords? The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles is he's the most grounded, I feel, out of all the knights. I mean, he's earth sign, right? And I feel like what they're telling you is that you need to ground yourself right now. When it comes to your career and finances, don't overindulge. You need to focus on your passion. The Ace of Swords with the Queen of Cups is focus on your passion. You really need to hone in on it. I see a lot of flowers too. I don't know why, but I see a lot of, I just paid attention to the flowers. Some of you could have something to do with flowers. But I see that you really need to ground yourself right now. June going into July. What is the energy of the Seven of Cups? You all are going to be getting a lot of offers. A lot of different things are going to be coming your way. But you need to, I don't want to say stick with what you know, Gemini. Look at that. So the energy of the Seven of Cups, and it's the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords steps in like, okay, this is right to focus on, this is wrong. I feel like for June going into July, there's not a lot of gray area. There's a lot of black and white. This is right, this is wrong. Do this, don't do that, okay? Pay attention to that. With the Seven of Cups, again, it's like, that's somebody whose mind is all over the place. You're indecisive, you're not making a decision. For June going into July, it's important to get away from that and to really just actively cut out what isn't, you know, all these six other cups, right? Six of Cups, interestingly enough, is past energy. So there could be a past relationship that you need to cut out in order to focus on your passion. See that pretty flower? And look at all these flowers she has now. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with that. You have the Lovers with Justice, which is beautiful if we're talking about romance and relationships. This looks like marriage, okay, flat out. And this is also your energy, Gemini. That's beautiful. Why is the Lovers here with the Justice card for Gemini? For their love and relationships, the overall energy, the overall message. Why are you showing this to Gemini? Why are you showing this to Gemini? The Lovers with the Justice card. The Fool with the Knight of Wands. So June going into July, there's going to be, I feel, for a lot of you, for some of you, I see a proposal with the Fool and the Knight of Wands. I also see someone who maybe acts out of character. Maybe this person is normally not the Fool and the Knight of Wands, right? Very balanced, normally. But now it's almost, it's like, I see someone stepping out of their comfort zone. What's the energy of the Knight of Wands? I apologize. What is the energy of the Knight of Wands? With the Fool. Yeah, let me just ask that. What's the energy of the Knight of Wands with the Fool? I know that all the Geminis are like, ooh, we all saw it. I know I did. I know I saw that little Lovers with the Justice. Ew. I know y'all got excited. That's beautiful though. That's a long lasting, yeah. The energy of the Knight of Wands and the Fool is someone who is single, comfortable, right? Okay? And what else? What's interesting, though, is the Fool's looking at her. Did I do that right? Mm-hmm. The Fool is looking right at her. So even if, okay, so even if this isn't a proposal, what I'm seeing is that, as soon as I say that, the Ace of Cups flies out. What I'm seeing is that there's a new type of beginning in a relationship, okay? This person is going to be, with the Fool and the Knight of Wands, it's like a rushed decision. It's like, okay, I'm just going to do it, right? Even if it's not like a marriage proposal, what I'm seeing is that it's a gesture, right? What does the Ace of Cups represent for Gemini? It's a gesture. Something that is different. Something different. Yeah, see? Page of Wands pops out. Seven of Swords, reverse. Just, I didn't even see that. So you have all the sevens, by the way. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Right? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords is a secret coming out. Page of Wands is a new beginning. I think June, going into July, someone expresses themselves in a way that they haven't expressed themselves before to you, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. We're all like, ooh. I know I am. Y'all know I'm a Gemini moon. Ew. All right. So, dots. Let's all stop. Let's all wipe this little grin off of our face. And with that being said, appropriately enough, let's get into our love hack reading. So this will be the preview, and you can view the rest of it on Vimeo for $5.99. And that's going to be how do they feel, what is blocking you all, and what is your advice moving forward, my dear Geminis. Okay, I know a few Geminis that are just going to love that message. Love it. Ew. All right, so Gemini, welcome to your love hack for June 15th to the end of June. Okay, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So Gemini, how does your love interest feel about you? Well, these right out. Oh my. Okay. Why is this here for Gemini? How their love interest feels about them. Ooh. Okay. Why is this here for Gemini? Okay. A lot of earth. A lot of earth energy. Why is this here? Yeah, so interesting. I'll just start it off right here with this last set of cards, stemming from what we just talked about. With the Fool, somebody making a decision, you have the Fool clarifying the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So someone, this person, whoever you're thinking about, is wanting to, I feel, let me ask for, ooh, the Nine of Cups. So for starters, they feel like Gemini, like there's like a guard up with them when it comes to you. There's also not a lot of communication, I feel like, with this person. And they feel like this guard, this block, they actually feel like it's, they would be happier not doing that. Like they would be happier to just go ahead and, oh wow. I wonder if that ray will get into the video. Pretty. I'm so weird. Okay, so it's almost like they want to come forward to you because you make them happy. Okay? Someone is regretting a decision that they made about you. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Seven of Swords. Look, just by looking at these cards, honestly, Gemini, they're worried that you're moving on from them, or that you will move on from them. They're worried that whatever they did is going to come back to them. Because that Seven of Swords, that looks like your energy to me. Very, very strongly. That's why this person is feeling like the Fool. Because they know how happy you make them. You make them very, very happy. But they did something to you. They hurt you in some type of way. They have hurt you in the past. And for some reason, recently, they feel like this is going to come back around to them, and they're scared. They're scared about it.